All right, back on Countdown to Kickoff, time for a closer look at Wyoming, joined by the voice of the Cowboys, Keith Kelley. Keith, plenty of excitement here in Lubbock. What's the level there in Laramie heading into tonight's season opener?
Well, the hype is pretty strong every year with Wyoming football to start off. And I think having Texas Tech come to Laramie and War Memorial Stadium, I mean, they're anticipating a huge crowd. So, on that aspect of it, it is extremely high and exciting. But they also know the way the offense has kind of gone the last few years. Fans, Josh Allen, they need to see that they've had a championship level defense. The offense, the running game has been there. Just getting some sort of passing attack going has kind of been the issue the last few years. And I think that's where fans are a little apprehensive.
And quarterback Andrew Peasley might have to shoulder even more of the load today because of some injuries at running back, right?
So unfortunately, they're starting what was going to be their starting running back, Dwayne McNeely's out for the year. He tore his ACL earlier in camp. And then the transfer from Northern Illinois, Harrison Whaley, he's going to miss the first couple games. So they're short on experienced running backs, but Jamari Farrell, he's a junior college transfer, has really shined during camp. And then DQ James, he is a speedster, not big. He's not going to be between the tackles, but out in space, he's going to be a potential name to follow because he is super fast.
On the defensive side, Texas Tech missing its top two tacklers from a year ago, while Wyoming has both of theirs back and even more.
I mean, almost everybody's back on the defense, and they're led by Easton Gibbs. I think, and this hasn't always been the case, their front four is legit. I mean, they had 73 and a half, 74 tackles for loss last year as a team. Half of those were sacks. Jordan Bertinoli, Cole Goodbow on the interior. You've got Sebastian Harsh coming off a knee injury. He was kind of the star of camp last year, and he had a knee injury. But you got Braden Siders, Devon Harris. They call him Speed Goggles. He's a big-time name on that front four, and they're deep along the front four as well. Cornerbacks, I think it was Bruce Feldman rated Colby Taylor as one of the top freaks athletes in college football.
So saying all of that, what does Wyoming have to do if they want to knock off Texas Tech later tonight?
It's going to hinge upon the passing game. Last few years, they're hovering right around 50% pass completion percentage. It has to, David, be above 60%. And if they can get to 65, because they're going to run, they're going to play good defense, they're going to be good on special teams. That's what's kind of been holding them back. And I think with Andrew Peasley, guys like Trayton Welch, I think they have the ability to do that. But we're going to find out come 8:30 Mountain Time on Saturday.
Keith Kelley, the voice of Wyoming football, thanks again for your time. Have a good call tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.